The TTP VARIAC system consists of a variable length titanium prosthesis and the multifunctional AC sizer disc. To create the prosthesis in the desired length, the following instruments are needed: cutting forceps, micro scissors, titanium tweezers, and titanium micro-closing forceps. Templates are embedded on the back of the AC sizer disc, which indicate the minimum sizes of the transplant placed between the headplate of the prosthesis and the tympanic membrane. In addition, there is a millimeter scale. It is used for general comparative measurements, which may be helpful during middle ear surgery. Sizers of varying lengths are mounted around the AC sizer disc. They are put onto the stapes head so that the optimal length of the prosthesis to be inserted later can be determined intraoperatively. The sizer selected to determine length is trimmed with micro scissors. Using the AC sizer disc, prosthesis can be created in 0.25 millimeter increments in a length of 1.75 to 4.5 millimeters. Then the prosthesis is taken out of the triangular box using the titanium tweezers and placed in the recess of the AC sizer disc, corresponding to the length determined. Please hold the prosthesis only at the head plate. The slots on the bell of the prosthesis are oriented such that they slide downward along the guide bars. There is a saddle at the base of the recess. The bell with the wide slot must sit on the saddle. After the required length of the prosthesis has been determined, the corresponding oval recess on the AC sizer disc is wetted with water or saline solution. As a result, the static charge of the surface is eliminated and the prosthesis remains in the recess. The head plate must sit fully in the opening intended for it so that the upper surface of the head plate is flush with the surface of the AC sizer disc. If there is liquid in the recess, this is now suctioned out to prevent the prosthesis from floating in the liquid. Tweezers are then used to carefully check whether the prosthesis is seated on the base. Using the micro-closing forceps, the head plate is now securely connected to the shaft. In doing so, it should be ensured that the correct shank side of the micro-closing forceps fits closely at the corresponding position on the head plate of the prosthesis, inside for the inner side and outside for the outer side of the head plate. To do this, the locking clip is straightened and the head plate is thus secured to the shaft. Finally, the protruding shaft is removed with a cutting forceps. For this purpose, the cutting forceps must lie flat on the head plate. After separating the shaft, a pin measuring approximately 0.2 millimeters remains above the head plate. The finished prosthesis is now available for implantation. Kurz, middle ear intelligence for more than 30 years.